Tigers. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Tigers will kick this deep to start us off. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Horned Frogs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between 2 elite running backs, 2 guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
He'll hand it off. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
They're going to run it. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. This is a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Caught by the receiver. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the Horned Frogs keep the football on the move.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for his back. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. We'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And now the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The Tigers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. He's got another chance to have another great day.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. First down here for this offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Tigers will have to punt this one away. They'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Here's the second down play. They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to walk after catching the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He hands it off from the gun. Gets some space around the 30. He's swarmed by the defense. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. To Pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
Caught over the middle. It's Burks. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone. He comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now here.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Oh, he makes the catch! And here he goes! The 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Great footwork. A big opening now. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. He pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He's bringing it back. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry up.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a hit. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Burks. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab along the sideline, goes out of bounds, and it is a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking to throw here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. The Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, TCU. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And the Horned Frogs will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Here's a throw underneath the back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The completion makes it second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Now they go with a short shovel pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They try to sneak it for the first.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Wants to throw it. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he loses the football. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
First and goal, handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Wide open downfield. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver grabs it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Powers through. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He'll hand it off. Fight again, ripping through the defense. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness, yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Number 60, set to kick it off.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. Oh, he's got some space here. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings.
35, Clemson, 21.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it here. Oh, what a spin! They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, TCU. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
TCU, 42, Clemson, 21.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Press coverage now from the secondary. Defense is coming after him. Receiver makes the grab, and they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Crucial third down play right here. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every...
It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Second down play coming up. Grinding away on the ground. Headed for the end zone. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Touchdown. TCU.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And they tack on the extra point.
49, Clemson, 21.
And here's the return from... Who's going to come up with it? The kick team grabs the ball.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. And they set up with the best possible field position. First down and goal.
Here we go.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
56, Clemson, 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Clemson Tigers will take over.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Tigers will line up to punt it away.
Number 11 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First down, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. To be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
A play action looking to throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Important third down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking right, this one caught. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.